What's going on, blurs, nerds, and everybody in between? It's your boy Wyatt, the sensei of the syndicate, here with my right hand man, the other way, sir of the 2020 podcast LLC. Please, if you don't do anything else, say the LLC.
Please.
So today we are doing something really, really fun. I wanted to have some time where we were able to do something like a would you rather. So but it's going to be a nerd slash blurred edition. So we're going to be able to take some situations and some scenarios that are not exclusive, but are well known for your nerds and your blurs to be able to talk about and see what we would rather choose in these situations. So um to start off, I'm gonna do one that's kind of easy. Um
Yeah, you got to ease us in. You got to
yeah,
ease
you
us
got to
in.
you got to so would you rather travel through space or travel through time?
Ooh. Now, technically, this is synonymous. Technically, because
Hmm.
space is indeed measured by time. How fast light travels, you know, over that distance. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yep,
appreciate this question. It pulls out the inner science nerd in me.
yep.
Um, but I would much rather travel through space, bro, because I don't know what the hell I'm gonna see traveling through time.
Listen, being of our complexion, we can only go forward. We can only go forward, bro. So we can't really go.
On the back.
We can't really go back.
On the back.
Uh, Tots agrees with you. Tot said, "What's up?" First of all, he said, "Hey, you
What's happening,
guys,"
Tot?
and then so he said, "Time travel is his power of choice." I would have to agree. It would definitely be fun to go through space. Um, hopefully you're in like a Star Trek one because they always had everything. They never really ran out of nothing. They had replicators, bro, so they could be able to make food what they wanted to all the time,
Yeah. I would be so lazy if I had a replicator though, bro.
bro.
I'd be so lazy.
Would not make. I'd be like, oh, okay. Like my favorite meals would just be like in the replicator on favorites.
On
So,
repeat.
mhm. so, uh, so and like Tots did, definitely if you're listening, if you're watching, definitely comment below, so that way we can be able to have some fun with you, be able to talk, you'll talk, and just have a great time.
Yeah, man. We definitely love to interact with the crowd. So if you're whether you're just chilling, whether you got something to drink, something to eat, or you just letting us play in the background, let us know something.
Yeah,
Let us know
yeah,
where you're from at least.
yeah, definitely. So um
Unless you're from Delaware. I don't trust people from Delaware.
why why
It
not from
just
Delaware?
doesn't feel like it's real. I don't know.
I wouldn't
Delaware.
trust people from Wyoming or the Dakotas if we're gonna really go there.
I forgot there was multiple Dakotas.
Yep, north and south.
That's something. How come there's not a east and
Go
like
back and buy you.
west?
Okay, Todd said he would go back and buy stock for Apple, Microsoft, and etc.,
Mm,
and
good
then
point.
buy a replicator for your house.
Oh, you were on to some.
He he
He's
he
not
knows.
playing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing here. So so I let's see, because I think it'd be dope, especially since we know that in the recent news they've talked about how you know some of those unclassified files that show like actually they aliens been here, they didn't came, saw some stuff, dipped out.
Hmm.
So I want to see what they talking about.
It'd be cool if they came here just to like. We just find out they were foodies. They just wanted like new recipes and stuff. It's like, what is this thing we've seen called the hot dog?
Huh. And is it really made of said canine? Is it a
Right.
that's
Right.
that's why
They'd
they're
be so
abducting
confused.
dogs and stuff.
Yeah, that'd
So
be dope. Shout out to aliens. Aliens, if you're tuned in right now, I need you to put join the BS in the chat. That way
man,
we can know it's you.
bruh, if we had that, the whole U.S. government gonna be like, cut this whole thing off.
Shut this shit down.
So, all right, so I got another one. You ready for it?
Let's go.
All right. Would you rather live in Gotham or live on Paradise Island, which is from Attack on Titans.
I ain't fucking with no Titans, bro. Excuse my language. Take me to Gotham. Take me to Gotham. I'll deal with the Joker and the rest of these crazy fucks. I am not getting chewed on by big smiling 18-ton mofo.
The ones that do like this.
Yeah, a little wiggly. I ain't with it. And that's the last thing I got to see before I die. I told you before, like it was hard for me to finish Attack on Titan because how creepy the Titans were.
Yep. So Attack on Titan. So look, I got my my Levi poster here at the bottom. So I thought that would, and then you even see some of the. If you go down, you see some of the Titans right there too.
Oh, that's hard. I like that.
So
I'm a sucker for silhouette posters.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, we're trying to work on D Taylor's here. He said, "Where that Gabon?"
What up, DT? Congrats again, by the way, bro.
Yeah. So all of the members of the Blerd Syndicate are doing really big things. That's why I'm proud of some people getting married, some people beating the shit out of cancer, some people buying plots of land. We doing it big over here. I'm just saying.
D Taylor, you ain't gotta like lie to me. I know you're building a bat cave. That's all I gotta say.
Man, I told him, bro. Like I told other Jeremy, who's a realtor, that I'm gonna buy a mountain and I'm gonna build a bat cave into it. Like I'm gonna build it straight down. Cause I asked him on some serious shit. I was like, listen, if I buy a mountain, what like rights do I have to the land? Like, can I be able to build down into it? And he was like, according to law, yeah, you can build as low as you want to. He was like, what for? You don't need to know that right now.
Mind your business.
But we're gonna do that here.
That'd be so dope. Stokes Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Mount Stokes. Nah, I can't say Mount Stokes. That sounds inappropriate.
Yeah. We're not riding that train. So all right, I'm gonna do okay. Question. So this one you just gotta think about.
Okay.
Would you rather have daredevil powers and be blind, or would you be Black Bolt and can't say shit?
Oh God, I'd rather be blind because I feel like Daredevil wasn't really blind for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he had a built-in lie detector. Like he could listen to your heart rate and figure out if you were lying or not. I'm gonna take that for 400, Alex. Because me not talking at all, nah, bro, that's not gonna work. The way I be having jokes.
Yeah. Plus, like you have to have like major refrain from speaking or laughing. Like, can you think about that? You can't even laugh. You can't.
Have you hung around y'all before,
bro? Bro, we can't do it. Like, we would be all messed up because we couldn't be able to do any of those things. Can't laugh, can't joke. And then what if somebody's lying on you, bro? Like you can't be able to be like, no, he because the only thing you can do is shake your head real fast and sternly. And people can overlook that. They be like, oh, he don't want nothing, especially if they don't know that you can't talk.
Right. They're gonna think something's wrong.
They're gonna be like, what's the matter with him? He can't say nothing.
He bougie.
Alan, what's going on? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
So, because then after that, he had to look at people and they had to, like, blink twice if you mean yes. You know what I mean?
See,
you can't even like, hey, can he be like he can't even be a ventriloquist, like, because that still comes from.
Can't.
No, nothing like that.
That's dangerous ground.
I
don't really fuck with puppets like that unless they're like the Sesame Street type. The rest of those like wooden puppets that look like people, I don't really fuck with that. That Annabelle shit.
Yeah, and so then then you got to give them like the wiggle eye. That's it. That's the only thing you can do.
Yeah, you can just shuffle the eyes real quick, and in cases of emergency, that might not work.
And then what if you with somebody who doesn't really pick up on signs? Because we got people in our group of friends, like you have to be like, no.
Right.
Mm-mm. You know what I mean? Because Kevin Hart said it best. He said, like, my bullshit becomes your bullshit. So if I'm over here trying to get us out of some trouble and you not picking up on the signs because I can't speak to you, now we
See,
really in trouble.
handicap.
In more ways than one. All right, so that one's out of here. Uh so would you all right, so this is a silly one. Would you rather be a Smurf or a Snork?
That's tough.
Are
Now,
there
wait a
any
minute. Was snorks in a fish tank or were they under like the sea?
under the sea?
Ooh, I'd rather be a Smurf then. I don't know if you've seen what's underwater, but it's absolutely terrifying. But at the same time, there's like birds of prey. Like my
Hmm.
friend could just get snatched up by a hawk.
And then think about old buddy. He was always
Gargamel,
yeah.
his bitch ass.
Mm.
Ooh, I'm gonna be a snork. I'm gonna be a snork. I'll take my chances with fish and shit. I just have to keep my head on the underwater swivel.
Plus, there's only one female as a Smurf.
And that's terrible.
That's horrible.
I like variety.
See, Tots was on what I was saying. I don't want to put up with Smurfette's BS and be cruising with the Dolphins and such. So he said he's gonna be a Snork all day.
Gang.
Yeah. So Alan said Snork because they had more females
Thank you, bro.
because they couldn't have anything else, man. It was Smurfette and Papa Smurf. I'm pretty sure called dibs on that.
Yeah.
So you can't really,
That's creepy.
yeah. Now that I think about it, it's even creepier because then it was like his daughter type thing. That
Mm.
that's a dark path. We went somewhere I didn't really expect to go. So that we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of that card as
Yeah, get the
well.
shit out of here. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so would you rather live in an apocalyptic world full of zombies, or would you live in a world where computers became self-aware and they took over the world like that? So in a world of zombies or robots?
Now, are the zombies transmitting this zombie virus via bite? Because that's the key factor here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, give me robots. I'll fucking deal with robots. I'll throw out like I don't know, an EMP
I don't know. Have
made
you
out of
seen
energizing
Terminator,
guns.
bro? Terminator, Skynet is real, bro.
I feel like we're kind of already there, but it's just the slow shambling.
Mm-hmm.
At least I know I can't get a cold and be under suspect of being a zombie. Because I have allergies in the spring. And if I'm over here like sneezing and coughing and shit, they're gonna be like, "Have you been infected?" And I already know that I'm gonna rub people the wrong way.
So Tots said Zombieland, at least the rules are easy. Alan said zombies all day because you can outsmart them.
Now hold on. You technically could outsmart a computer. But I feel where y'all are coming from.
He said because the rules, and Todd said because the rules keep changing once the computers are self-aware. So you can probably beat it one time, but if it's connected to the Wi-Fi,
Okay, hear me out.
okay,
Hear me out. Hear me out, everybody. I'm about to go down a rabbit hole.
all right, come on with it.
What if? Okay, let's say it was done by like Apple. Apple fucked up and did it, right?
Yep.
What if all we had to do to survive was just wait for the new update and then all of the computers and monsters froze? Boom. We'd be all right.
Or I'm gonna go the opposite way that you went.
Okay.
What if the update made things that weren't self-aware did? So now you have to run away from your ninja blender.
Ugh, it's already sounding threatening. Because I have two.
Bruh.
Ooh, and I've never had to run away from a blender before. Yep, put me in a zombie situation. Yeah. because we already agreed that we're gonna camp out on top of Walmart. So yeah,
Yeah, man. Just do that. And Natalie, she said that she was gonna be like she's gonna be like that, the law. And I believe her. I believe her.
I
She
do too.
so she said that I would do all the talking and
She do the shooting.
yep, that's all we
I
needed.
completely understand that
Like
dynamic.
bro, we said one time I was like, I'm gonna try to talk to you. If it don't work out that way, I'm just gonna put my head down and just walk away. And then I just hear click, click, boom.
That sounds like a comic book intro.
Yep.
Giving them 8 seconds to comply. What's up, Jay? Welcome.
And the ninja, yeah, the ninja blender, yeah. Run. So we're talking about Jay, whether or not in an apocalyptic world, would you rather have zombies or would you rather be in like a Terminator situation where AIs become aware and they said that we are a threat. So now we can't do nothing. So what would you rather do?
Oh, they would read the terms of service. All 11 pages of that shit. He's got a point.
Jay said
Yeah,
zombies.
we dealing with the zomzoms. All right, I ain't mad.
Okay. So this one, it kind of grind my gears. So I'm gonna have to break down what happened here.
Okay,
Um, so I was watching Stargirl when it was on HBO Max, and so
I heard it's a good show.
oh, okay. Uh,
Oh, maybe not.
what up?
Hey, what
The
up,
Oh,
bro?
Husky Hokage is in the building.
What's
So
happening?
hey,
I was
made it.
we glad to have you here, man.
Yeah, man.
So I was watching Stargirl. Stargirl, the very end of the first season, they had the League of Villains. They were like, "Hey, we're going to do this subtle mind manipulation where where it'll get rid of racism. It'll have free health care. Everybody will get rid of biases. Now, the only catch up is that if your mind is so hardwired into these negative things that you would die. Now they said that roughly about 25% of the world would die,
I know who that
and
is.
they said that they were going to stop it. Now, me personally, I I wasn't I wasn't as bad. I wasn't as mad. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, I mean, world peace though. And then after that, they're not changing your from what I remember, and I could be wrong. From what I remember, they're not changing your personality. They're just doing the subtle mind suggestion. So then after that, like, hey, this isn't a bad thing. And this came out, and I was just like, huh. So in that situation, would you save the world from mind subjection, all that, or would you kill a quarter of the population?
Ugh.
It's just a quarter, right? You still got 75, right?
I'm gonna let you go first, bro.
Um, well,
So Tots was right. He says Infinity War meets Brave New World. Yeah, it was, and so I was just like, okay, I understand. You know, loss of life is sacred. I get that.
it is.
However, I mean, it would even itself out because everybody, the 75% that would live, would then be taken care of, and there would be less wars they was doing because the bad guys were like, listen, one of the person, like the main bad guy, his wife had died to something like racially motivated or something like that, and so he was like, I promised her that I would change the world for our son. And so he was going to do that by using all these bad people to go ahead and fix the world.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna say
well,
this.
Todd said, "Can I kill a quarter of the population without mind control?" Oh, well, I mean that's a lot.
That is a
Hey,
lot.
but then we also talked about this too, and I found some new information because we were talking about Thanos, and I was like, what if Thanos? Because I always just thought this was funny. Like Thanos is then like not racist, but he's like, hey, I'm not for that racist stuff, but I still just want to kill half the population of everybody. Like, how does that work? Where you're just like, wait, we don't do racism here. Like, that's the line that we draw, not a killing half a population, but uh, yeah, just half, just random. Like like how he made everybody go in Infinity War, one pick one side or the other, and then just let that other side have it. Yeah, that's crazy. But um, that was crazy too. I understand everybody has rights, and it's nothing political here. I just thought it was silly because if we could clear up everything, then what's up? But I'll let you guys talk.
I'm gonna be honest with you. As soon as you said 25%, I was really along the lines of, oh, that's all.
So I'm agreeing with Sir on this one. Like, and don't get me wrong, like I said, life is sacred. Don't wish death on no one. But when you got someone, so many people, or you're a certain person, and you're not willing to, you can't come to grips with changing for the better. Like even a little bit. Like if your mind is so messed up that you can't change your way of thinking or change to make this whole entire world better. Like it is what it is, basically. Like you gotta go.
Jay said on the flip, no more rednecks. I'm down.
Hey, so let me say this. It's maybe a select few, but it's some rednecks out there that are
they cool as a fan.
They down.
They cool. They're cool
as a fan.
So it's a few of them out there.
I know a few. I work with a few that I'd fight with. Like, if I ain't gonna lie, I'm quite confident that they'd be like, "Whoa, hold up, that racism shit ain't gonna fly here, my boy."
hey, that's my friend right there.
Yes,
right. Hey,
yes.
So Tots, it wasn't. So it was just one kind of. It was like one signal that would have been sent out to. It was like the U.S. at the time, and when it would have done that, it would have just changed everybody's mind, and that's it. So it's not changing their mind. It's just like, hey, let's make this a forefront thing. So it would have been doing it from there. But it was funny. But I was just and everybody was like, oh man, she saved the day, and I was like, who's the real villain in this situation? You know what I'm saying? But it was crazy. Steven, what's going on, man?
Man, what it do? Lost track of time. I would have been on time, but it's so good to see you guys. How's everybody doing?
Great, man.
Good,
Great.
bro.
Yes, and excuse me, guys. I just finished my class, and I was trying to eat, but I didn't want to miss it, so kind of just jumped on. So
it is okay.
How they gonna judge you for eating on camera?
Right.
Yeah.
This is an ASMR podcast crossover, so make sure that you smack a little bit.
Really? So we're doing and we're doing this where the would you rather. So I've got a couple more that we can be able to do, and then if you guys have some that come to your mind, definitely we can be able to talk about that as well. So the next one on the list is would you rather join the X-Men or join the Justice League?
X-Men. I ain't got to think.
All right, can we ask questions?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yep. Go ahead.
Now, the whole thing about this whole joining which one, it depends on, am I joining it as a specific known person? Am I joining it and I get my own unique, abilities and or powers? Like that's what determines which one I would go with. You get what I'm saying?
So you would have powers. I'm not saying what your powers would be. You're just, you're just somebody that, both of these groups are like, hey, we'd really like you to be able to join us. And then you have to choose one.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
your powers can be whatever they want to be. And what you got, sir? Because I know that.
I already know mine. I got something simple, but it would be amazing. But go ahead.
Look, I know I'm gonna be in the X-Men, and look, to Steven's point, Captain Obvious to the others, I know I'm not going to be a frontline hand-to-hand combat member. I feel like I'm going to be on like the investigative side of the X-Men, more like maybe like X Factor, or hell, I might just be like doing routine maintenance on the war room or some shit like that. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine
Right.
as long as I get a good
Forge,
ass
you're gonna be
code
assistant to
name.
Forge.
Look, give me a cool code name and a 401k. I'm straight, brother.
I can respect that. I can respect
But what
that.
about the fact that like you're pretty much bankrolled by Bruce Wayne?
I don't like that idea because I'm
So
gonna be honest with you. I like Bruce, but I don't fuck with Bruce
That's true. That's
Let
true
me-
because that
because he's gonna go out of his way to be able to coerce me by knowing my personal info or something. You know Bruce. Everybody know Bruce.
Todd, you bring up two good points: Emma Frost and Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pride.
I mean,
Kitty
but
Pryde.
Professor X gonna know all of your information.
I'd rather he know my information rather than Bruce.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the old Charles was more of a hey, let's talk. Now there's new Charles in the
Yeah,
Power
it is.
X.
Oh yeah,
So
This new Charles.
he's definitely Malcolm X.
So
Mrs. Captain Obvious is dipping in on our conversation sexily, and she said she would go with Justice League.
Yes.
Justice League.
That's
Okay.
what she said. That is what she said.
well, let me
She
just
said
jump
it
in.
sexily too. And I was like, oh yeah.
So I would Justice League is cool, but with Justice League, when you're in the Justice League, I would say it's about the same. But I want to be an X-Men. Clear as day X-Men. My powers will be unlimited, no restriction, teleportation. That's all I want to do. Be able to teleport when and wherever I want to, and however I want to, and like literally without being able to I shouldn't have to see it. Like if I can think of a spot in my head or think of a spot, I should be able to go there with no problems. So yes, I told you it was something simple. I don't want I'm not looking for world mind or reality warp and all that good stuff. No, I'm good. I don't want to do all that. I just want unlimited teleportation, like unbound, like no limits. So if I put on a space suit, and I say I'm gonna teleport to the moon, boom, I'm in the moon. Like I'm at the moon, I can come back, no problems, no issues. Like that's really all I want.
See, you give that shit to Batman. Batman is gonna have you fucked up. He's gonna have you teleport into a tube where you can't exit, bro.
So here's the thing. Alan said Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, Batgirl, Power Girl, and he could keep going. So I have some counter arguments from this.
So argument you need
Harley crazy. I think Wonder Woman, she doesn't understand. No, I feel like she's just gonna keep doing what she want to do.
She's gonna take it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like on Futurama.
Yeah,
time for Snoop.
That's exactly what it is. And you know, Batgirl, I had a bad joke, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
I would kick it with Batgirl. I chill with Barbara.
I wheel her around. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry. I know I put myself in the corner. So
and no one puts baby in the corner.
No argument with Power Girl though. No argument with Power Girl. But yeah. So this conversation had me think of just one more while you guys were talking. Would you rather borrow money from Batman versus borrowing money from Stewie?
Borrow money from who?
Stewie from Family Guy.
God damn it.
I'll take Stewie.
I'd actually take Batman.
All right, this is why.
Where's my money?
The only issue that if you don't pay back, you have to worry about the consequences. You see what I'm saying? Pay back the money and you good. Batman, I feel like he would kind of be a little unreasonable though. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think that the line that Stewie would give you would be a little bit longer than the one that Batman would give you.
I don't know.
I'll put it to this way, so that way we can take this part out. You don't have the money to pay him back.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm still going Batman. Bruce probably be like, you owe me money. Don't call me until you have my money or whatever.
Bruce. He didn't say Bruce. He said
Said
Batman.
So I got to worry about him stalking me in the shower or something, like
Exactly.
popping up in the shadows.
Mhm.
I still take
Hey,
Stewie
you
on
still
that.
owe
I
me
feel like
$10.
I don't know.
Where's my money?
You're gonna knowingly get at number 8.
But,
from
but see,
already knowing you
see,
owe
the
me
thing
money.
about it is, if I didn't know he was Bruce Wayne, I had to count him back. But then you like, where did you get the money from? You borrowed the money from Bruce Wayne too? Like, it's I want to hit him with something to throw him off.
Oh, this is even better. Alan said borrow the money from Moon Knight, and we won't know which personality you gave it to.
That was good.
That's something I would not do. Definitely would not do.
Yeah, I damn sure wouldn't take shit from him.
Nah, I don't want nothing from you, bro.
Because Jake gonna be the one to collect.
Jake is gonna be the real one.
I know, no problems there. So since you two just came, well, you guys came in a little bit earlier. I wanted to ask you this question: would you rather live in Gotham or Paradise Island from Attack on Titan?
Oh, Gotham any day. Yeah, Gotham any day. Gotham any freaking day. The only condition under which I would live on Paradise Island is if I'm a Titan. Other than that, move me to Gotham. Like, man, what? Nah, bro.
Look, y'all got me looking up rent over here.
That was just what Steven said. Unless I got Titan powers, like Aaron or one of the other ones, I'm taking Gotham.
Yeah.
I'll find me, and I'm gonna do my best to find the nicest part of Gotham and to stay out the way, bro. Because I ain't trying to get caught up in none of the Jokers or Two-Face and the rest of them. All that stuff they be having going on. Nope. I take Gotham, but yeah.
All right.
You got upper mobility in Gotham. You don't.
As long as you ain't corrupt, you all right. As long as you're not corrupt, you can be all right in Gotham. Because
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Go find you a nice little tax property in Gotham.
Don't find. Like I said, as long as you're not corrupt, you ain't selling these houses that when somebody move in, they immediately break down. Then you gonna have Batman coming after you for. Like,
if Batman comes after me for real estate, Batman need to find something else to do, bro. If Batman is like, I need to see your tax forms.
Keep fucking around. I won't be shocked. I won't be shocked.
Batman the one they get to check and see if the house is like, acceptable for their terms.
Yeah. In Gotham, you just need to live life.
Batman's side job is a home inspector.
Whole Foods, maybe a Starbucks. You need to get a Trader Joe's. That'll bring up the property value.
Do you know what I would not want to be? What? I would not want to work Amazon Prime, like delivering shit in Gotham. Ain't no way in hell, bro.
Oh, nah, bro. Nah.
Can't do it.
Hey, what if you had a Titan delivering stuff in Paradise Island?
You gonna open the door and get 8? I'm straight.
I mean, the van. All right, so I guess go with me on this, right? The Amazon Prime delivery in Gotham. First off, you got to think about, like, are the vans bulletproof?
No.
Oh, so you got me driving a regular van?
Regular.
Oh, okay. All right, man. So, yeah, you're right. That would suck. That'd be the worst job ever.
Boxilla said, at least you know the package is coming, at least. That'd be the last package you get, though. You bring up even a better point. She said, thump.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm straight. I can't do that. I'm too scared. And then I'm gonna throw that bitch from the truck. I'm not getting out the truck.
Hey, you know what?
Not gonna happen.
You know what would happen? You know how like they have those drop off points, for Amazon. They'd be like, listen, you get it from this one point.
Real shit, because you can drop off shit at a Whole Foods. I'm just gonna drop your shit off at Whole Foods. That's just what it is. I'll give a damn where you put the destination. You gonna get out here and be amongst the Riddler and his bullshit and question marks. I'm going home at 8.
All right. So would you rather be a dwarf or a goblin? I wasn't gonna give you elf. Elf, everybody wants to be an elf.
You was gonna say elf.
Everybody was gonna want to be an elf.
Right.
Everybody wants to be legless. Everybody wants to be able to shoot arrows, pick it out of somebody, and shoot it again.
Legolas.
Miss George, what's going on?
How's it going?
Hey, Shekinah.
Hola.
So in this situation, I would I goblins get slayed a lot, so I'm gonna probably go with dwarf. I'll be a dwarf. I can cope with being short. I'll probably be a mad dwarf, but I can cope with being short.
Diary of a Mad Black Dwarf.
Man, what?
That'd be cool. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be a goblin for the simple fact that I'd go around quoting the Lil Rain verse. Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? That's gonna be it. That's gonna be the sole purpose of me being a goblin.
Have you seen this anime called Goblin Slayer?
I have.
That's exactly it.
I don't want any smoke with him.
I don't want none of it.
I don't want any
None.
smoke with him.
All right, so initially I was gonna choose Goblin, and then he brought up the fact that they do die a lot. I'm also gonna go with Dwarf because I mean it also depends on the dwarves. I mean, I know for the most part, short mountains, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I was gonna say. So I was thinking about that amoxicillin, that in some of the things that I've read, goblins have like shadow powers, but it's like it's still hit or miss. You get what I'm saying? I mean, the shadow powers would be kind of dope, but
yeah, they weren't
yeah.
saved. Nobody. He said they're just gonna be vengeful. So he said he's gonna cut off the whole.
I don't want to be hated like that. Just for I can't do it. I don't want to be hated on like that because it's like even if you're trying to do right.
All right, Alan. Thanks for coming up, man.
Appreciate you, Alan.
Have a good one, Alan.
I'm sorry, Steven. I didn't mean to cut you off. I did it like twice, and I apologize.
It's okay. I'm kind of long-winded, so as you see, I kept rolling on anyway, bro.
He's all right.
So
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say, and just the whole, like you mentioned, bringing up the show. I mean, but the anime Goblin Slayer alone, I don't want to be nowhere near being what a goblin is. And the simple fact, even if you were like a high-powered goblin, the stuff you had to do to get to be that.
Exactly. That's why you become so hated, because you had to be just.
It was horrible.
I mean, all right. So check this out, though. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a stretch, but I'm just thinking about Darth Vader and
fairy.
Fairy. Nah, I'm good on fairies. Nah.
I got over fairies after True Blood. When they said that, I was mad as I
remember that.
We're not gonna talk about that. I cussed for a whole 15 minutes to Jeremy about it because that was a season finale. They're like, I'm a fairy. I was like, we talking about vampires.
I didn't even watch it. And didn't even watch the show, but that's what she turned out to be. She was a fairy or something like that. Yeah, I heard about that.
All right, I'm gonna have to say that I like the books, and I thought that was kind of cool. It kind of connected some things to why she was tasty. Like the whole thing opened the door to one supernatural being. For the sake of expanding your story, guess what? You've already opened that door. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, why is it far-fetched that a fairy and a vampire was, and then she wasn't even full fairy. She was like, part fairy, but that was also why the vampires were all infatuated with her, because they got that sweet, sweet fairy blood, which is weird. I don't know.
I mean, if you're a fairy, I can assume you like me. And, sweet and fairy kind of go together. So.
I see what you did there.
All right, full disclosure though, I was Oberon in the High School Musical.
Oh shit!
No joke. Yeah, one day I'm gonna do a one-man show. I'm just kidding, but
that'd be hilarious.
Hey, go for it.
Stream it. Stream it. Do it.
All right, though. For real though, who wouldn't mind having King's power though? I mean, while we hating on the fairies.
Oh, shit, I know I wouldn't trip.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's. I mean, even Gloxinia. It's like, all right, you know what? I could be that fairy. Because first off, the teddy bear, bro. What?
Yeah, you right.
That thing is ridiculous.
The only fairy I
mean, all right. Hated. So I guess on what world you in that particular world, though, seems like being a fairy was kind of whack, but. Like I mean, with a lot of it, it's just what does the fairy have? and those fairies, it wouldn't be too bad.
Right. Now the fairy I've only ever hated was from Legend of Zelda. Navi, the fairy, her ass was so fucking annoying that she did make me hate fairies for like years. Because hey, listen, like that every 5 seconds was annoying as the fuck.
Why you ain't listen?
Because I knew where I was going. I wanted to go fishing. I don't want to go to the goddamn water temple yet because I got my soul crushed because I ain't know where to go. Let me go fucking fish so I can clear my head, Navi.
Oh man.
All right, so I got one. Todd said, "Listen,
Lay off
you gonna
Navi.
you gonna lay off Navi. You gonna lay off
He was
Navi.
annoying and you know it. You know it.
I got one too when you finish. Go ahead.
Yeah. So this was kind of in the same realm. Would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire?
Werewolf. I've thought about this for years. Werewolf.
Yeah, because full moon versus every day you could die.
Let me ask a question. Am I like a werewolf that I can control my abilities? Like, cause most nowadays they make
Oh
them
no,
wear.
you're not underworld. You're not underworld. No.
So I can't be aware. Like I can't like.
No, you can't wear. You can't.
So I got it, but I got to I transfer when the full moon happens.
Only a full moon and.
Can I access my powers when it's not a full moon? Like just not maybe not transform.
No,
Do I still got like increase? I'm just saying, like if you
one night.
listen to listen.
Okay, all right, my bad. Go ahead.
So
ahead.
I'm not transform. What I'm saying is like say you. So I'm a werewolf.
Mhm.
Does like do I have like any type of increased strength or anything? Like just like in regular form. Like I'm not. Really?
Nope.
So
I love it.
I'm just
You just a regular nigga. You trying to romanticize it? Nope. No.
If that's the case, I'll just be a regular old nigga then.
Hold on. You gotta
Go
down
ahead.
the werewolf. You gotta break down the vampire too, though. Break down the vampire, Wyatt.
So the vampire, I mean, you just in the house, like, and especially you, it wouldn't be good, especially if you're down here in the south. That means like during the summertime, you just up there just chilling because you can't really go out until about 9 or 10.
You know what? And somebody made a very interesting post. It was a meme I seen a couple years ago where they were saying they don't see how vampires can go out at night because the moonlight is just the sunlight reflecting off the moon. So shouldn't the moonlight kill a vampire?
You bring up a valid point too.
Should kind of you be a werewolf? I'm disappointed.
Tots, why would you do this? You said vampire, man. You said
Blood thing sucks, but immortality. But immortality.
That can get old. If you don't got no, don't even run. So it's like a catch-22. One, you don't got nobody. If you don't have anybody to grow old with, you know what I'm saying.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying. But
And then
if you do got somebody to grow old with, they go eventually get on your nerves. So y'all gonna have to separate for 50 years and go live lives with other folks or whatever. Then come back after them 50. Like it's
I don't
like
want that Eternals bullshit.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I don't want that. I don't want to be like I'm just like really. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. Just like you. It's like you been with somebody for hundreds of years. You're just like, why don't you just go away?
Moxicilla said, "Have you seen this world? I don't want to live forever. Hell no."
Valid point. Very valid point.
Can you imagine having to change your password for all of eternity?
What? I'm ready to go.
You on password number 1999996.
Like you just at this point, it's just like you should have you might well just own the web or either not use a computer at all because.
Oh, can you imagine that? If you really old and then after that you're gonna be like, like I'm not trying to learn this new technology. Like you got that old school mindset where you just don't want to learn nothing. So you just are like, listen, I'm not gonna do nothing.
On top of that, now with everything being so
except me.
With everything being so online now, you take one picture, that picture gonna be on there for years. So you look like this now, and 60 years from now, whatever they're using and whatever, that same picture, somebody go see that picture and be like, hold up, why you still look the exact same? Like, hold up,
Looking
man.
at you for real.
All right, I was gonna say for real. Nicholas Cage too.
Nick, oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nick Cage, he kind of he's older. You could tell he's older.
Yeah, you
But
can tell
he's
it's
yeah,
like his head has gotten bigger or something.
yeah, that
His head does seem to inflate every 5 years though.
and then he's got the I like to call it the M, the
I,
Magneto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he still got that. It's gone. Went from having it here to like back,
right.
way back.
Hey fam, if I ever get to that point, just text message me and say get rid of it. Like just
I'm gonna pull you to the side, bro. Be like, hey,
like
hey,
don't
All
be
right.
ashamed either.
All right, so for real, this is the Blerd Syndicate, right?
yeah.
So
Come on. It's a
this
safe
is
place.
what if Pharrell holds it together because of that melanin?
I can see that.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, all right, so that which is why I love the fact that Blade himself is of the African. What if that was like? They really. I don't know. Am I tripping?
No.
I feel like I feel like God only had so many shuffles, and then he was just like, "Look, we're gonna restart this whole thing." So that's
Okay.
why there's so many people that look the same. Like they say that you got doppelgangers and everything
You got
like
twin.
that.
You have a twin somewhere out in the world. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yo, I just had a wild thought. My bad, Steven.
No, go ahead. I'll
I
listen
just
to
had a wild thought. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out.
Hear me
What
out, bro.
if the future of monsters were more technological based? What if there were like tech vampires, right? Where they can't go out during the day still, but they get the way they recharge or sustain themselves is to kind of absorb, let's say, signal or Wi-Fi, or draining like battery power from other things. And what
I've
if
seen that
energy
somewhere.
vampires.
I don't know if it was a book or a show or something, but I've
I
seen
think that'd
someone
be
did
so
something
dope.
similar to that.
I think that'd be so dope.
That-
I would, if
that'll
that was the case, I would
Hacker
totally be an
vampire,
energy
like-
vampire. Hacker vampires. I would love
Yeah.
that name. That'd be dope.
Damn
But I still
vampire
can't
stealing my cable, my Wi-Fi, my Wi-Fi.
Right.
The only thing, you still can go out in the day though. Like that's
That
like,
sucks.
and it still kind of sucks. Like then granted, like if you lived in Vegas or someplace where like one of those, like you would be in heaven. Like you literally you could not go wrong. But it still can go out in the day. But I guess in the city of Vegas, you know what I'm saying, you would live, you still would like experience everything either way it goes. As long as you live in a pretty good city that had a good nightlife, you'll be fine.
Because I was about to say, there's people that work the night shift that don't go out during the day at all. Because I've did it before.
Oh, I know, I've been there.
You can get a day ring. Okay. I've never heard of a day ring.
Have a witch make it for you. I know a couple witches.
I don't know. No
Yeah,
So Tots is saying that this was what happened to Josh's Disney Plus. He has Google Fiber, and for whatever reason, at his house he cannot get Disney Plus. Now, mind you, Josh, he owns a comic book shop, so all these things, especially with Disney Plus, the Marvel, like he can't watch any of it unless he goes to the comic shop to watch it from there, because he can't watch it from his house. So the hacker vampires have been stealing his Disney Plus.
Wow.
They're here.
All right.
All bad.
I wouldn't put it past. So I got one.
Goddamn hacker vampires.
They said they ring like Uno reverse.
You know what? Anytime something go wrong with the Wi-Fi, that's my reason from now on.
Hacker vampires.
Damn, my Wi-Fi going out. Damn,
hacker vampires.
My phone signal dying. Damn, hacker vampires. That is a good one. Thank you. I got one.
All right, you got one.
All right. So you're a Jedi, decent Jedi.
Oh shit.
Would you rather? It's got to be a fight to the death. So, well, it's more than likely going to be a fight to the death. Who you fighting? Would you rather fight Darth Maul or Darth Vader?
Maul?
Maul.
Mhm.
I'm just
Maul.
checking. Man.
Maul.
I thought you had a good one, bro.
I'm trying. Hey, I forget. You guys are initiated. That was a bad.
Man,
That wasn't
listen, Darth Maul would get this. I take it. Oh no, because I saw what he did. I saw what Vader did to people in Rogue One, and I want no
Bruh,
parts of that. He force chokes his people just because they look at him wrong.
From that scene, and if you've played Jedi Fallen Order, those two scenes alone, those two things, and the Rogue One scene is scary itself.
You got that one, man.
Right. Yeah, you can go ahead on that one. But see, Maul,
he knows up. He can barely move. Yeah, but he can reach you from across the room.
Yeah,
he got to move fast.
He don't have to. That's what I'm saying. It's like he ain't got to move fast.
Listen, we will talk later. Waiting for the after dark portion.
Oh goodness,
Blerd Syndicate after dark.
Safe word is midichlorian.
Man, shout out to the CPAP users out there just trying to see.
Oh God.
Oh man.
The link is strong with this one.
Goddamn energy vampire. Now hold on. If I was an energy vampire, I might go heads up with him.
That's true, because like all it takes is you just messing up his signal one time.
That bitch ass battery of his, hey, he can't breathe.
Listen, you started us on this path.
Right, you don't get to do that. You don't get to be better than us. No, not after that.
He said he meant to say that.
Oh
man,
I love our fans, bro.
Yeah.
I love y'all are the dopest.
They were pretty awesome.
So would you rather have the power of alchemy from like Full Metal, or would you rather have magic?
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go magic.
Can you repeat the question? I was distracted.
Oh no, you're okay. So would you rather have alchemy from like Full Metal Alchemist, or would you have like magic?
Ooh, that's a good one.
And when you talk, well, let me ask this, because you be nulling folks.
Hold on. You wanted to have werewolf powers 24/7. You wanted to be able to rip your shirt off and go running down the street like a. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
In any movie with a werewolf, generally the person that's a werewolf, they retain or have some type of ability in their human form. Just about they may not be like, I ain't saying they live in the building and nothing like that. I'm just saying they can move a little faster. They do have some type of increased strength and durability and all that. You said you don't get none of that. I don't. That's not how this works. So
you still gonna be a werewolf, right?
But that's the point. No, I'm talking about in your human form, they get some type of.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just asking. At the end of the situation, you would still choose a werewolf, right?
Anyway,
okay.
I chose
all
human.
right, that's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure.
So when magic, I'm not just no Harry Houdini like ta-da. Like I actually get like
no. Hold on, you're not like what again?
Harry Houdini, ta-da.
No, I'm talking.
Dr. Strange, Brother Voodoo.
We'll do something like that.
Yeah, I'll take magic.
All right, everybody you named, that's the cool magic, but
what if you only can just lift up plants or stuff? No,
it's like comparing Sauron's type of magic to let's see, what was the other option again?
Alchemy.
Oh man, come on, which one would you have? Sauron or alchemy?
If you put it that way, shit.
Uh,
Yeah, because you got to think about it. They had to level up.
I mean,
Okay, the fair. But some alchemists were like, pretty cool even without like a whole lot of stuff. You just have to learn your skill either way.
I'm gonna take
that
alchemy
is that is a valid point, Tats. I like that explanation.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna take alchemy because as OP as magic is, I like the fact that alchemy does have rules. So I would be limited in a sense, like because I can't be tempted with unlimited power, bro. I'm gonna be a problem. Why didn't
It,
I have
oh,
had this discussion?
Oh,
I'm
oh
gonna be a
man.
villain.
Man, we
oh,
had we have to have checks and balances between each other. So like we have to have because if not, one of
but
us is gonna go off the rails.
let, let
We're
me say
one of
this.
us. Go ahead.
Magic has, I believe Magic does have rules, and I said it. If you remember, like in the first Doctor Strange movie, when he was reading like some of the books, like there were certain things in there, like if you did something or if you did this, vice versa. Even in the new one, like if, when he did what
Hey,
he
hey,
did
spoilers. I
near
haven't
the,
seen it. I haven't seen it.
I
So
don't. Well, okay.
okay. All right. Here we
Some
go.
I wasn't gonna go into full detail, but like he
Appreciate you.
does something that causes some type of consequence. Now, of course, he's strange, so it's. But I'm just saying,
Mhm.
like there are some checks and balances in the world of magic. Like it's some stuff that you can only do so much without sacrificing or having a equal reaction to that in the world of magic, or from just you're just basing off that. Like there are limitations in certain things you can and can't do, or what not can and can't. If you break those, it can something you know can happen, whatever the case may be. Generally,
Okay.
Well, at the end of the day, I just want to have a tattoo on the back of my hand. That's you know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Got
I
like
get that.
Mustang got,
Must-
you
But
know what I'm
see, but see,
saying?
but see, I want. But same thing you said for
These are facts. I'm not look, we're not disputing Sailor Moon. We get it. Sailor
Sailor
Moon
Sailor
is like
Moon is
God tier. We get that. We're not disputing that. I would never be able to fight Sailor Moon. Never.
fighting evil by moonlight.
Right.
a
Right. Even
but
though
like
my favorite was Sailor Mars, though, but we'll talk about that another day.
Oh,
That
I
was
think I
big.
was was it Mercury? It was one. Anyway, the like you get Constantine well in the movie had his the
Hmm.
tattoos and,
mhm.
so you got I still say magic though. Alchemy is cool. I just think magic is a little cooler.
I feel like y'all would come to me when y'all needed something like more scientifically done. So I'll be the one out the
I see
group
that.
that, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I can
See,
see
I
that.
would yeah. See, I think magic. I would have to
You
probably
hit
go
the soul
magic.
clap. We came back to ask you for something because we chose magic and you had science to solve our problem. Would you hit the slow clap?
He'd be like,
Like, all right,
I knew you'd
I
be
don't know.
back.
What,
he'd hit us with that Thanos part at the end. He's like, you did all this,
And it brought you back to
and
me.
you brought us back to here. They brought you back to me.
Oh, I'm damn sure gonna be sitting on my throne like Dr. Doom waiting on y'all. Like straight up.
But
Man, what?
here's the thing though, because I feel like with alchemy, you can only focus on like one area. So that may be my only thing because with alchemy, you just have to focus on like Mustang was just fire. Like I know he could probably do other stuff, but you know what I mean? Like that was his main thing. And I would want to do more. I'd want to have magic where I
And
can be able to bibbity
I,
boppity boop some shit.
I get, and I was going to ask because you mentioned Doctor Doom. What Doom does, or Doom had, it's not. Is it like a mix of magic and alchemy together? Like the stuff
Mhm.
it's not straight magic and it's not straight alchemy.
Yeah,
Mhm,
because he
Okay.
is a scientist first, and his
Yeah.
mom the
mhm.
magic portion. Yeah.
with that being said, is Doctor Doom the Rick Sanchez of the Marvel universe, but on a weaker level?
Um, I can say yeah. To me, he is.
Mm.
He's definitely the fuck it, let's do this because I think this is what the way to go because I'm so much smarter than everybody else. Yeah.
And he's always planning something. So no matter what, it's always he always has a secondary plan to. Yeah, I'm gonna help y'all do this, but best believe I'm gonna do some shit and I'm gonna take all the power and I'm gonna make this. You know, it's generally it's something we would do. But yeah, I can see that.
To be
Yeah.
specific, to the question that was posted though, Harry Potter was witchcraft, so it's kind of like more magic than alchemy. I know they had potions and stuff, which is why I say it's more of witchcraft than anything
Mr.
else.
Craft.
To answer that question that was posted.
So, do you guys have any would you rather questions or ideas?
Mm. I didn't think it. Well, actually, yes, I have one. This is for my wrestling. Everybody in here has watched wrestling at some point, so I got one. So, would you rather book the best match that you could conceive? Like you get to, do the setup, do the pick your participants, everything, the venue and everything. You get to set up the entire thing, unfiltered, unabridged, whatever you want. Or would you rather participate in what is considered the best match of all time?
So essentially, would you rather build your own match or just participate in a match that just becomes world renowned?
Correct.
No, you don't know what it's going to be.
You don't know what it's going to be.
And this is wrestling?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. I would choose to participate in the match that I want to choose, and this is why. Okay. For me, it's about the passion of I would want to fight Mick Foley in a no holds barred match.
No problems with Mick.
Man, forget that. Like I do, just because I know it's like, man, what? I love Mick Foley. Like if the only other person I would rather, if I get to build a match, I would want to fight in a freaking tag team match with me and Mick Foley fighting The Rock,
Right.
Stone Cold. Oh, I would
My-
love that match. That would be so fun.
She said she ain't in the business of getting hurt, so I'm gonna watch and record and sell these copies.
Hey,
Mark.
hey,
Hey,
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. As big of a wrestling fan as I am, and I would love, like I said, I can come up with some dream matches to book. I want to participate, man. I would want to get in the ring. I want to catch somebody. I want to get a rock bottom off. Maybe put somebody in the Texas cloverleaf. Like we go make it a match. Like I want to go at it. Like as my boy JR say, a good old slobber knocker. Like this. Like yes. I want to participate, man. For the simple fact of I get like all these moves, these moves I know, I gotta put them to use. I'm putting somebody. This match go in on somebody going to Texas cloverleaf. Plain and simple. That's how it's going in. I'm telling you.
I love it.
I want to participate.
I am going to participate due to the simple fact that just because I put it together does not mean that it's going to sell. So you can be able to have something where it's like, oh man, these are my dream matches. That's why there's a whole lot of independent people where they can be able to put together a show, but then after that it's only a local show. But you can get those pat on the back and be able to have something where you can be up there with the greats, like because me hands down one of the best matches is the Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, the first one. So if you can be in that same conversation, you can be like, hey, listen.
I digs it.
Todd said no one remembers the Booker. Participate. Ram Jam.
I'm going to humbly disagree. I'm going to book a 2-year storyline and I'm going to make it fantastic. I don't care if I don't get remembered. it's just gonna be the fact in the annals of history, I produced this match, and no matter what anybody says, it's mine.
I can see that, and that sounds like if
Mox Sillin said that y'all don't think y'all can put to sleep in the first 60 seconds? I don't have that much faith in myself. Listen, if I go out, I'm gonna go out swinging. But as long as if you guys, if none of you have seen this show, I want you guys to watch this show called Heels. It's on Stars. It's essentially about a small independent wrestler who's trying to keep up a family business, which is wrestling. And in one of the matches, a person shit themselves in the county fair. Just watch it. Like that'd be my only like nervous thing that I like. I just wouldn't want to shit myself in front of like
that
they
happened
had
to the
it.
Giant.
Oh, see, I don't want
That
I don't want.
happened. It was I forgot what something. I think it was his. I think it was he was fighting Brock or something, and I forgot where you can find him. We can probably find it on YouTube, but he tells the
He's
story
not
like
the
he was
only one. Like
he's
CM
not.
Punk, I think said he did it one time.
It may have been something else, but I know the Giants they were fighting and he got hit in the stomach or something like that. Yeah.
I said 2 years just begging for the hacker vampires to come shut you down.
I'm with it. They can come.
So let me ask you this: since we did, I know we're doing who would you rather, but I know you said you're gonna book a 2-year storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Who, no matter what brand, New Japan, Impact, WWE, AEW, who are you booking this 2-year storyline with?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Hey.
All right. My match, personally, will be between, regardless of allegations and all that other shit.
Yeah.
My match will be Velveteen Dream versus Kazuchika Okada.
Okay. I've heard of. I haven't seen a lot of Okada matches, but
we got an anime tournament coming up too, by the way.
yes. Can
Oh,
we do that on a Sunday?
yeah, we're gonna do one of those because those are fantastic. We've done a tournament with cartoons, movies, DC movies, MCU movies, and cartoons. So anime one is coming up next. And then we should have one where who would win, and then just have because we did a who would win kind of before, but I tried to stick with just DC and things like that. And MCU, but we can do one with Marvel. I think that'd be a really good idea, and we'd love to have you on too, because you got some great ideas as well, Mox Selling. So hit us up. I'm sorry. Continue, please.
No worries. So Velveteen Dream and Okada.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, I miss Velveteen Dream. Like I
miss
dude was
him
awesome.
too. I miss him
Dude
too.
was awesome. He was one of the sole reasons of me watching NXT. I started watching NXT. Exactly. Bruh, I love it. Dude was awesome, man. I hate what happened to him. Like as far him having to get put out. But yeah, it was.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Waffle Wars.
That's wild.
Yes.
I can believe that though.
Yeah. We got to do something. We got to do some more anime stuff. Oh, by the way, we're going to do some more like voiceover stuff where we're going to do like top 10 lists. So we're going to do stuff where we have different genres. And like we'll start off with doing some of the top 10 best fight scenes that we have, in these things like that. And then also different sports animes, because sports animes are hidden so hard and people don't realize it.
Yes, they do. Now, I'm a big proponent of that. Like one of my favorite animes is Haiku.
Yeah.
I gotta finish it, but Haiku is so dope.
Yeah, I have seen Prince of Tennis though. That's my jam.
Man,
it's fine.
That's awesome. Yeah,
that's the sports I've really watched. But I know
no basket, old school slam dunk.
I don't want to watch no sports anime. Why not?
It's dope. I'm watching a new one. It's called The Hoshi. Oh, it's a soccer anime, and it's pretty good so far. Like it's only like 5 or 6 episodes, but I know they got a big one coming that's that people love in the manga called Blue Lock. That's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be here.
Isn't that a soccer one too?
Yeah, it's a soccer one too. It's another one. It's one I got to check out. I want to check. It's actually they have a sumo anime. Like yeah, that I got to check. I got to figure out what the name of it is. But yeah.
See, and here's what we're gonna do too. So we're gonna have so one of the monikers here at the Blerd Syndicate is the sommelier of anime. So we there's different ones because I know there's stuff where you can't rewatch 7, 8, 10 episode or 10 seasons of a show. I know, say for instance, Sir, he's not gonna watch One Piece. He doesn't like it. He says that there's over there's 1,018 episodes now. He said he saw one and he said he's done. So I understand. So we're gonna have
All
something
right.
where
Can
a
I?
top 10 list of ones that are shorter, like 1 to 2 seasons. What's up?
Okay, sir, you should watch One Piece. Listen,
Not going to.
can I tell you something?
Strawhead Paris out there.
I'm gonna be real with you. You can tell me what you want,
Okay.
but my vision will not be swayed.
All right. Let Captain Obvious guide you through this. I just started. All right. I'm 280 something episodes in. I'm gonna give you a cheat code. All right. I'm gonna give you the only backstory that it took 270 something episodes before they threw a seriously long but short series of backstory at you where you could get a really good gist of what's going on. All right.
Let me interject this piece. The being behind isn't the only thing that's got me not into One Piece. I don't like the art style.
All right. That's fair. I can respect
I
that.
will say it changes and gets better. Like
Okay.
the more episodes, but I completely understand. Like I'm as much as I love One Piece, I'm not gonna. I don't force it. I won't force it on anyone because I know I had to suffer. I suffered through that first what 50 episodes or so before it started looking better.
Right.
But once again, I started watching during the pandemic because it was like I didn't have any. I ain't say I
Yeah,
didn't have
shit
anything to
else to
watch.
do.
I wanted to. I wanted to give it like they say, get a little good college try. So I gave it a good college try, and actually,
That worked.
I liked it. Like I like the characters. Royal Noro Zoro, best swordsman in anime, hands down. Up there with Kenshi, but
Moxitilla said that's Stockholm syndrome. She said you just stuck. You just can't get out. He loves me. No. You're a victim here.
I,
Uh,
I ride with the Straw Hat Pirates all day. But yeah.
Thanks,
listen,
Tots.
Yeah. I was saying I understand. Like One Piece is not for everyone. One Piece is definitely like
It
that.
is.
I've learned that. That's why I said I would never force One Piece on anyone. If you want to give it a try, if you make it past and you want to talk about it, hey, I'll be there to talk about it. But I'm not going to say, hey, you need to sit down and watch this.
and people out there that like veggie burgers
Veggie
too.
Hey,
burger.
whoa! I like veggie burgers, bro. Like, whoa!
You're- Ricochet shot, huh? Got
Right,
you.
you swinging with a wide brush, big fella.
So,
Oh man.
all right. So, oh, I don't mess with horror for real. I don't.
Higurashi. I fucks with your Moxicilla. We friends. We friends.
I don't do horror. I got to have listen. My overactive imagination as a grown ass man will not allow me to be able to do that. But
You live in the house you live in the house with 2 other people, and you still.
hey, listen. Just because you upset about this werewolf shit, don't mean that you need to bring this over here. All right, you keep that in
Just a little
the
bit.
past.
Just a little bit.
See,
It's like it's not even fair. Like I ain't even
Mhm.
see, us hacker, vampire community, we're not divided like this. That's all
Exactly. Let veggies be veggies.
Whoa.
Hold on.
I appreciate Moxicilla. Me, well, I can't say it's the only one, but it is definitely my favorite genre. If I'm scared, I'm in love.
No.
Mm.
I got
You
that.
know what? I've never really given horror anime a try.
Oh, they're great. They're great.
You got a decent one? Recommendation?
Oh, Higurashi or
Higurashi.
another or Shiki. It depends on what you want. If you're looking for a mystery style or you're looking for action horror, one if you're looking for an emotional mind fuck, I recommend Devilman Crybaby.
You did that one to me.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
I'll say, can I get one? Give me one. I would say, you go put it in chat. Give me one action. You put it in the Blerd chat, but give me one action horror and one like mystery horror. So I like.
Todd said, "Hacker werewolves don't make sense. They can't type with the paws."
And they don't have thumbs. You're right.
All right. So they would need like a neural interface.
I promise. People ruined people ruined that for me. The Promised Neverland. I started watching it, but everyone told me like I guess basically the ending. They didn't tell me the ending, but they told me how trash it was. It was like
I hate that.
Somebody said it's worse than Game of Thrones, and I was like, ooh,
that's tough.
That's harsh. That's harsh. I ain't gonna say it's that bad. That was bad.
That was bad. Like somebody posted the other day, it's been like 5 years since Jon Snow's resurrection to do nothing. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he resurrected to be trash. But just a quick action one. If you want action, I recommend you can do High School of the Dead if you want. It's a little raunchy, but it's got action.
I've seen that one. That one's not that bad. You can do that one. You can do that one.
You perked up when you said that.
No, because I called him when I was watching that one, and I was like, "Hey, this one is crazy. It's effed up, but I've been watching it." He was like, "Oh, it was so funny because Sir was surprised that I was watching it, and he's like, you watching that one?" And then I was like, "What happened?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait for season 2." He's like, "Sorry about that, big fella."
Yeah.
Hey.
So it is on cliffhanger or something.
Change the subject.
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta. So now we gotta definitely watch it because I haven't seen it either.
It's cool, but it's slightly raunchy. Slightly.
It's got a lot of fan service. Yeah. So
What's the name of it again?
High School of the Dead.
High School of the Dead.
Now, for your mystery one, this one came out last year or the year before. I can't remember. I'm waiting on season 2. It's only 10 episodes, and so it's a short watch. I think it's 30 minutes per episode, but it's called Wonder Egg Priority. It is spectacular. Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
It is spectacular, man.
Is that on Crunchyroll, sir?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so. Matter of fact, I know it is. Yes. That's my dog right there.
Mom's telling you made friends and everything. So
it's not that bad.
So all right. So we covered a lot today. We talked about so the last one that I have, would you rather be an Asgardian or Kryptonian?
You nerfing people.
Both of the motherfuckers homeless, so it don't really matter, huh?
Oh, really?
If I'm Kryptonian, do I land on Earth?
Yes. You still have.
You put me on some planet that's far away from the sun, and I don't get no powers or something.
All because you want to have underworld powers.
They do it in the movies. Sir,
we didn't land on Earth. Earth landed on us.
So, as an Asgardian, question.
Yes.
Not all is because not all Asgardians have powers, right?
Some of them regular as hell.
So there you go. In this situation, I'm probably gonna be Kryptonian.
Hey, so I've been watching Young Justice, and they have Zod, and Zod is a black dude. So he should be stronger than Superman. I'm just saying.
by default.
Scientifically,
because we
scientifically speaking,
By-
Melanin.
that's what I'm saying. That's
By a
it's
whole lot.
scientifically.
By a lot. Yeah,
All right, Moxil,
Have a
thank
good
you
one.
so much for shouting.
it's been fun. The tan too, especially when you get a tan. You know,
Hella, I forgot about that.
Hmm.
Hella.
So they can either be really, really strong or really, really. Yeah.
all right.
See,
You know who
I'm
else
not for the man. That's why give me the
can I
Krypton.
throw this out there?
What's
You know
up?
who should have been black?
Who?
Escanor should have been black.
Who?
Mm,
Escanor.
that would have made sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Think about it.
And then after that, I think it would have made him. It'd have been that much cooler when he talked shit when he transformed
Exactly.
because he went from like Urkel to like
Exactly.
whoever.
Exactly.
Stefan Urkel.
Mm-hmm. Nah. It would be complete. It would be further than that. I'm just thinking about the power leveling. I mean, Stefan Urkel was just not like. I mean, I don't know. Was he a smarter Steve? Because then that Righteous could have been a downgrade. I'm sorry.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was the smartest. He was. He was more. He was just more
He-
for the.
All right.
He wasn't stupid, but he wasn't like
He wasn't Steve smart.
he wasn't genius
All
level
right.
smart.
So I would
Yeah,
rather
if
be Urkel than Stefan Urkel any day.
Hey, this should have been on unpopular opinions now that I think about it, but like Steve definitely should have dropped Laura. Laura was trash all
I
day,
said
every
that
day.
I said that growing up, like, bro, me personally, I would have went with Myra.
Myra,
Any day.
yeah,
Any
I
day.
would have went with Myra
my,
hands
my,
down.
He
yes.
recognized the game, bruh.
She
This
wanted
my-
to just build him up. That's all she wanted to do. She wanted to
When-
just build Steve up. He could
That's
be
it.
as quirky
Amazing
as he wanted to be, and she
stuff.
loved him for it no matter what.
And when my man's won the basketball game for y'all, Steve should have been everybody dude. Did I do that? Nah, Steve, you ain't do nothing, man, because you're awesome. Okay? I'm sorry. I just
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just had a moment.
I feel you. I feel you. And for the life of me, I used every time I watched. Well, not every time, but when I was growing up, I was
did wrong.
like Laura, cool, but
She wasn't even that
it's
cool.
Myra, like she love you, like just the way she is, and Myra was sexy to me. Me personally, I was like,
Me too, bro.
Myra was the one, hands down.
Yeah. Agreed. 1000%. And I think that's why Forrest Gump was so sad. Because he didn't at least have a Myra at all. That's
He did.
That is sad too.
yeah, sorry. I just sad. All right, one day one of y'all are gonna crown the show, but in a good way. I'm like, wow. I'm sorry.
Because
Does that mean that like Forrest ended up maybe getting,
I thought about that.
I thought it was implied, wasn't it?
huh?
Wasn't it implied that he caught it?
I don't know because I never caught that part.
She could have contracted it after she had a kid because
But they got married though. They got married and then he took her back to what's the face to end out the rest of her days.
Mhm.
That don't mean he did anything.
Man, listen.
Hey.
Forrest is like, I got me. Never mind. But
It's such a sad story.
But that makes it even
It needs
worse.
to be an anime, bro. Somebody needs to take Forrest Gump and make it an anime.
That's what makes it even worse. Like, so, hey, but Forrest was simping then. Forrest simped all day.
It was terrible.
Don't we, as humanity, simp?
Okay.
All of us.
Not
I'm just thinking of
like,
what the dialogue would be in the anime. Maybe
Uh,
not.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Mm.
All right. Love made that man stupid.
Well, he was stupid before.
He was. And imagine somebody that's already stupid
Right.
in love, bro.
Like Jenny is the definition of for the streets.
Definitely for the streets.
Help build the street, bro.
Like she was putting down bricks,
Paved the way. She showed him out.
concrete. She was
Hey,
laying concrete.
I just thought about this. Wouldn't it be funny to have a parody of Smoking Out the Window, but then after that you have Forrest Gump singing the Lieutenant Dan that way?
That's fucked up.
This
Lieutenant Dan.
got me.
That would be more like this bitch gave me.
Oh. right. Well, we're done because now
Y'all are going really dark.
just went over.
We got to do an after dark episode where we just be unfiltered one day.
Yeah,
we
That'd
got
be dope.
the
movie was Saturday in the Woods.
Yes.
Like it is, like, and don't get me wrong, like the movie was, like, it was sad. Like, this man, this one girl chased her for years, and it's like, basically, in just layman's terms, after she had did everything and been ran through, she pinned the child on him, and she had AIDS. Like, it's like, granted, I'm pretty sure he didn't ask for no DNA test, so you know what the case may be. He just accepted it and rolled on.
Man.
But
he didn't even calculate numbers, no nothing. He wasn't like, man, listen, this. He just was like, I just named him after his daddy.
fishing. They were.
Yeah. So, all right. So we're not going to be live next Sunday or this upcoming Sunday because I will be in Mobile. So I'll be visiting certain people.
Mobile.
Yes. And so next Wednesday we'll do something. And I think next Wednesday I want to talk about Jurassic Park because Jurassic Park Dominion is coming out in like 2 weeks. And
Yes.
I want to find out what you guys' favorite Jurassic Park movie was, who your favorite dinosaur is, and yeah, just talk about Jeff Goldblum, Chris Pratt, all them good people.
Awesome.
So, hold on, wrestlers and hookers?
Huh. Goes to space with a monkey.
Huh. Sounds like something Ric Flair would do. So, yep, you caught it there.
Right, like, damn.
So, yep, just sounds like Ric Flair there. So what I want you guys to do that are listening, that are rocking with us, if you haven't done this already, I want you to be like the Hulk or She-Hulk because she just had a new trailer that came out. We're going to talk about that later. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up. I'm sorry.
You did.
I'm sorry. I love you guys. So
you're being real hacker vampires right now.
I'm sorry. So I want you to be like the Hulk. Smash that follow button, and we're gonna be like Morgan Stark, and we're gonna love you 3,000. So until then, we want you to be like the NWO or the BWO in this case, and be just too sweet.